Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to the Utah Business Legal Elite Award Luncheon presented by Kirton McConkie. My name is Burke Olson, and as the publisher of Utah Business, I'm pleased to join with all of you to congratulate the 2024 Legal Elite honorees. Can we clap for them? Now, everybody in this room knows that we live in a unique state. There's a lot to love about living in Utah, and we keep receiving national accolades. In fact, last year we were named the #1 state in the US, and that was followed up this year with the same award, the very best out of all the 50 Nifty. And among many business and economic designations, we also were named in separate honors the most charitable, most independent, and the happiest state in the nation. The honorees that we celebrate today and the organizations they support are key contributors to all of these recognitions. We couldn't do without you. On behalf of Utah Business, I also express our sincere appreciation to the sponsors of this year's award luncheon. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Kirton McConkie, and our primary sponsors, Parr, Brown, Gee, and Lovelace, and ACC Mountain West Chapter. We'd also like to thank our magazine cover photo sponsor, Greenberg Targ. And also thank you to our table sponsors for today's event. We greatly appreciate all of your support. We simply couldn't do what we do in recognizing the outstanding people in the state of Utah without you. Now, please join me in giving a warm welcome to our MC for today's program, my colleague, Utah Business Editor-in-Chief Melanie Jones.
Thank you, Burke. We're so grateful you're here to help us celebrate these stars from Utah's legal community. Here's a little about Utah Business. Utah Business fosters connection, insight, and recognition for Utah's thriving professional community. Through our events and journalism, we highlight the ideas, innovation, and people behind Utah's business success stories. We're all in on Utah, and we can't wait to tell your stories. I'd like to start by telling a story of our own. Our Legal Elite designation has had a bit of a complicated history. On the one hand, Utah's legal community has really depended on it to promote their firms and attorneys. On the other hand, there has been skepticism in the community about whether these listings were earned or purchased. Awards need to mean something, or why give them at all? So we turned to you for help. We consulted with local attorneys, some in this room, to determine criteria that would create a credible award. The result was a rigorous nomination process and the creation of an independent selection panel. Experts from the legal community pored over detailed narratives about each nominee, hundreds of pages worth, and scored them all based on merit. I'd like to recognize the selection panel now for volunteering hours upon hours to score these nominations. Please stand as I say your name. Over here at this table, Stacy Duke, Executive Director at And Justice for All. Andy Gonzalez, Deputy District Attorney for Salt Lake County and President of the Utah Minority Bar Association. Mike Maurer, Senior Advisor to Governor Spencer J. Cox. D. Gordon Smith, the Ira A. Fulton Chair and Professor of Law at Brigham Young University's J. Reuben Clark Law School. Noella Sudbury, CEO and founder of RASA Public Benefit Corporation. And then two of our judges couldn't be here today, but I'd love to still honor them. Elizabeth Cronk-Warner, Dean of the S.J. Quinney College of Law at the University of Utah. And Ken Wallentine, Chief of Police for the City of West Jordan and author of the American Bar Association's Criminal Procedure Desk Book, Street Legal, A Guide for Police, Prosecutors, and Defenders. Let's all give them a big round of applause. Though this is only our first year selecting the legal elite in this way, this award was extremely competitive. Of 364 nominations, our judges selected the top 100. These stellar legal minds come from a variety of practice areas and firms across the state. They're truly elite, and we're proud to recognize them. Thanks for coming today and for celebrating these individuals with us. We hope that highlighting their brilliant legal careers will serve as an inspiration to the next generation of legal talent and Utah's legal community at large. To the honorees, congratulations to you for being nominated and selected. We are very pleased to honor you today. We are now pleased to learn more about our presenting sponsor, Kirton McConkie. Kirton McConkie is Utah's premier full-service law firm with 5 locations and more than 175 award-winning attorneys who successfully represent clients in a wide variety of legal matters, including intellectual property, corporate, real estate, construction, healthcare, international, employment, litigation, tax, estate planning, and more. They not only know the law, but they understand successful business and community. Please welcome Mike Johnston, Vice President and Shareholder with Kirton McConkie.
I'm not going to be too long-winded here today, and I won't tell you too much more about Kirton McConkie. We'll put the focus on you. But it's my pleasure to be here today representing Kirton McConkie and to celebrate each of you and your great achievements in our legal community. Along with the other sponsors and everyone in the room, I extend my congratulations to all of the 2024 Legal Elite honorees. As you know very well, being an attorney is challenging. Clients come to an attorney with various interests, disputes, challenges, desires, problems, and hopes. These interests are complex. The consequences are, again, as you know, quite often significant to them. Clients hope their attorneys will have good communication skills and sound judgment. They hope their attorney will be creative, be diligent, listen carefully, and steady them as they encounter turbulence. Your recognition as a member of the 2024 Legal Elite reveals you are what your clients hope you'll be. It's also indicative that your colleagues see your competence, recognize your professionalism, and are grateful for the contributions you make to the legal community in Utah. On behalf of Kirton McConkie, the other sponsors, and the legal community at large, thank you for your contributions. They're essential to the success of our legal community. Moreover, they contribute to the state's thriving economy, the business community, and perhaps most importantly, our neighborhoods. You have unique skills and talents. Thank you for sharing them with us. Please join me once again in giving a round of applause to this year's nominees.
Thank you so much. We'd now like to invite one of our judges to share some remarks. Please welcome to the stage D. Gordon Smith, the Ira A. Fulton Chair and Professor of Law at Brigham Young University's J. Reuben Clark Law School.
Thanks, Melanie, and congratulations to all the honorees. I want to thank Melanie for doing an amazing job organizing all of this. It was a lot more work than I think any of us anticipated when we were asked to do this, but it was fun to read through all the nominations. And I'll just say, tip for future years, the nominations really matter a lot. They gave us a lot of details that would help us to select the nominees. I was asked to speak first primarily because of the award order. We're going to talk about corporate and commercial honorees, and Melanie wanted me to mention something about my background in that. Earlier this week, I was ensconced in a conference room at the state capitol as part of the Judicial Nominating Commission for the new Business and Chancery Court. And I see John Hafen down there, who was also in that conference room. And we're very hopeful that this court will do great things for Utah in facilitating the resolution of business disputes in the case. And of course, the bar in Utah will have an incredibly important role in the building of a great business community in Utah. During my leave after stepping down as Dean of BYU Law School, I started a book project on the history of the corporation. And one of the things that's become clear to me as I've read lots of documents from the 1800s is the importance of business lawyers in not only creating laws that were fair to corporations and the public, but also in facilitating the resolution of disputes and addressing various problems that come up in the process of doing business. And I will just say I admire business lawyers immensely. I consider myself a corporate transactional attorney, and even though I've been a law professor for 30 years, and admire those who do that kind of work as well as those who fight over the work that transactional attorneys do. So congratulations to the honorees, and I hope you enjoy the rest of our program. Thanks.
Thank you, Gordon. We have divided our winners into categories for the sake of moving through the program, but please know that many of you practice law in multiple categories. Please turn your attention to the video screen to be introduced to our first group of honorees in the business transactions and corporate law category. Please welcome to the stage legal counsel for Biomérieux, Danica Baird. And if you saw your picture on the screen, go line up. Next up, Darren couldn't be with us today, but please join me in congratulating Darren R. Barney, founding partner and president for Barney, McKenna & Olmsted. Next up, please give a warm welcome to partner at Harris Silwaski, Jonathan Bench. Accepting on behalf of J. Colby Clark, partner at Spencer Fane Snow, Christian and Martineau, please welcome to the stage Nathan Crane. Please welcome to the stage Senior Labor and Employment Counselor for North America at Biomérieux, Brooke Nelson. Raj Dhaliwal, shareholder and corporate attorney for Way Quinney Nebuchar, couldn't be here with us today, but here to accept the award on his behalf is Zach Weissman. He said, I do my best work accepting awards for other people. Next up, Leslie couldn't be here today, but congratulations to Leslie A. Manley, Vice President and Senior Litigation and Disputes Counsel at Myriad Genetics. Next, please give a warm round of applause for General Counsel at Energy Exemplar, Matt Martinez. Next, Travis couldn't be here with us. A lot of people working today, but let's give a round of applause for partner at Kirkland & Ellis, Travis Nelson. Accepting on behalf of the managing partner at Pearson Butler, Carson Pearson, please welcome Janessa Kilmball of Pearson Butler. Congratulations to J. Reed Rawson, partner at Bennett, Tuller, Johnson & Deere. And for our last honoree in this category, please welcome Douglas C. Wadups, shareholder for Parr Brown Gee Lovelace, to the stage. Congratulations to you all. No, Gordon, stay. Sorry, I meant yes, you can sit. Our next group of honorees specializes in commercial litigation. Please once again turn your attention to the video screens. Okay, if you saw yourself on the screen, please line up on the side of the stage. First up, please welcome to the stage Managing Partner at Burbidge Mitchell, Richard D. Burbidge. Next up, congratulations to Monica Shelton Call, Office Managing Partner for Salt Lake City at Foley and Lardner. Accepting on behalf of shareholder for Parsons, Bailey, and Latimer, Eric Anthony Christiansen, please welcome Nicole Salazar Hall of Parsons, Bailey, and Latimer. Please welcome to the stage partner at Kunzler, Bean & Adamson, Marcia Fuller-Durkin. Congratulations to Mary A. Essman, shareholder at Kirton McConkie. Please give a round of applause for shareholder at Parr Brown Gee & Lovelace, Jonathan Hafen. Please welcome to the stage Office Managing Partner at Spencer Fane, Snow, Christensen, and Martineau, D. Jason Hawkins. Congratulations to Barry N. Johnson, partner at Bennett, Tuller, Johnson & Deere. Barry couldn't be here with us today, but let's give him a round of applause. Also not able to join us today, please give a round of applause for Jess M. Cranich, partner at Wilson, Sonsini, Goodrich, and Rosati. Congratulations to Carolyn J. Leduc, partner at Burbidge Mitchell. Please give a round of applause for shareholder at Kunzler Bean and Adamson, Matthew Lewis, who also couldn't be with us today. Congratulations to David Mortensen, partner at Foley & Lardner. Please give a warm welcome to Jeremy C. Reitzel, partner at Bennett, Tuller, Johnson & Deere. Congratulations to Jeremy J. Stewart, partner at Snell & Wilmer. Please welcome to the stage partner at Michael Best and Friedrich, Evan S. Strasberg. And congratulations to our last honoree in this category, Artemis Vamianakis, shareholder and director at Fabian Van Cott. Congratulations to all of our honorees. Now, I will excuse you back to your table, and I'd like to invite another of our judges to share some remarks. Please welcome to the stage Noella Sudbury, CEO and founder of RASA Public Benefit Corporation.
Good afternoon, everyone. I started law school in 2006 and was the youngest person in my class. I wasn't old enough to walk into a bar, and as the first person to go to law school in my family, I knew nothing about the Utah bar. I didn't even know what it was. My mother grew up in poverty in rural Utah. My grandfather worked for the mines, and when he lost his job, he struggled to get employment because he never learned how to read. My mother also didn't have a college education, and she saw how that limited her opportunities in life. She pushed me from the time I was a little girl to go to college. She saw education as the path to a different future, and she was right. But as someone who came from that background, I never dreamed that I would someday become a lawyer, or that I would go on to become a public defender, or found a legal tech company that uses the law to unlock housing, education, and economic mobility for thousands of low-income people who are held back by their criminal records. I've kept in touch with some of my law school classmates since law school, but not all, and I was so honored when Melanie asked me to be a judge for this year's Utah Legal Elite. Sometimes we get so busy with practice and with life that we forget how much the law matters, or how access to a good lawyer can make a life-changing difference for someone. I loved reading about the incredible things the lawyers nominated have accomplished, and especially enjoyed learning about the ways beyond day-to-day practice that lawyers are giving back to the profession and increasing access to justice for the many people around us who need good lawyers to solve real problems in their lives. Thank you all for your service, your examples, and for what you bring to the profession, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Noella. Thank you for your inspiring words, for your example, and for what you do for our state. Our next group of honorees specializes in criminal law. Please turn your attention to the video screens. For our first honoree, Steve couldn't be here with us today, but congratulations to Steve Burton, Director at Utah Defense Attorney Association. Let's give him a hand while everyone else lines up. Please welcome to the stage, partner at Spencer Fane, Snow, Christensen, and Martineau, Nathan A. Crane. Please give a warm welcome to Paishan Su, accepting on behalf of Douglas Crapo, Director of the White Collar Commercial Enforcement Division at the Utah Office of the Attorney General. Congratulations to John Huber, shareholder at Greenberg Traurig. Please welcome to the stage shareholder at Ray Quinney and Nebaker, Sky Lazaro. Congratulations to our last honoree in this category, Craig Stanger, Senior Associate at Stoll Craig. Our next group of honorees specializes in labor and employment law. Please turn your attention to the video screens, and if you see yourself, line up. Congratulations to Tanner J. Bean, partner at Fabian Van Cott. Please welcome to the stage, partner at Holland & Hart, Brian K. Bernard. Please give a warm welcome to Shaylin Heyman, shareholder at Parr, Brown, Gee & Lovelace. And finally, for the employment law category, congratulations to Shonda L. McNeil, Director, Shareholder, and Co-Chair of Labor and Employment Group at Clyde Snow and Sessions. Our next group of honorees specializes in finance, including bankruptcy and securities. Please once again take a look at your video screens. Please welcome to the stage partner at Clyde Snow and Sessions, Thomas Brady. A round of applause for Brett R. Evans, partner at Snell and Wilmer. Congratulations to Annette W. Jarvis, Managing Shareholder at Greenberg Traurig. Please give a warm welcome to Ellen Ostro, Partner at Foley and Lardner. Please welcome to the stage Associate Attorney at Clyde Snow and Sessions, Catherine E. Pepin. Please welcome Zach Wiseman, accepting on behalf of James E. Sorensen, shareholder at Ray Quinney and Nebaker. And lastly, for the bankruptcy, finance, and securities category, congratulations to Betsy Voter, partner at Michael Best and Friedrich. Our next group of honorees specializes in technology and intellectual property. Please take another look at your video screens. A round of applause for Jared Braithwaite, partner at Foley and Lardner. Please welcome to the stage registered patent attorney at Mashoff Brennan, Victoria Tomoko Carrington. Congratulations to Amber Herezlak, partner at Kirkland and Ellis. Please give a warm welcome to Beth J. Ramschow, shareholder at Ray, Quinney, and Nebaker. Our next group of honorees specializes in torts. Please turn your attention to the video screens. Congratulations and welcome to the stage, Ryan Brett Bell, Litigation Chair at Kunzler, Bean and Adamson. A big round of applause for shareholder at Ray, Quinney and Nebaker, Whitney Hewlett-Krogh. Congratulations to Elizabeth M. McComber, counsel at Snell and Wilmer. Inviting to the stage our final honoree of this category, the managing partner at Moxie Law Group, Kara H. North. Congratulations to you all. I'd now like to excuse Noella to go eat some lunch and invite another of our judges to share some remarks. Please welcome to the stage Andy Gonzalez, Deputy District Attorney for Salt Lake County and President of the Utah Minority Bar Association.
Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations to all who have been recognized today. You represent the best of the best in our profession, and I'm proud to belong to our community here in Utah. My remarks are going to be brief today. I wanted to highlight simply 2 lessons I've learned as a young attorney. Growing up in Los Angeles, I never thought I'd stay in Utah for long. I'm a Lakers fan, so to live amongst Jazz fans is just, it's rough, it's tough. However, there are some Laker fans here, I found out. As time went on, though, Utah grew on me. I got to know more attorneys, more judges, more mentors, and more friends. As time went on, I felt welcome here. I felt like people cared about my career and wanted to take me under their wing. I felt supported, and I wouldn't be here today, frankly, without the support and friendship and mentorship of many, many attorneys. This leads me to my first point. Seek out every opportunity you can to mentor young attorneys. It makes a world of difference. Take them to lunch, ask them about their careers, take an interest in their lives, let them second chair you. By taking that interest in those individuals, it'll truly impact the trajectory of their legal career. Next, I've been reading a book called Think Like a Monk. Someone recommended it to me. It sounded kind of cheesy, but it's actually kind of interesting. It's by an author named Jay Shetty. He's a former monk who's now a podcaster and an author. And he writes about lessons he learned as a monk and the purpose of and meaning of life. He writes, and I think this quote is pretty instructive for us as attorneys. Your passion is for you. Your purpose is for others. Your passion becomes a purpose when you use it to serve others. And this brings me to my second point. Our highest purpose as attorneys lies in a life of service. We have the privilege of being advocates and a voice for the underprivileged and the underrepresented. We have the privilege of being ministers of justice. We have the privilege of helping people find peace, closure, and healing throughout what could be the most difficult part of their lives. We belong to a noble profession rooted in the service of other people. Our purpose is to serve our clients and to serve the public, and don't lose sight of that. I'm proud to be a part of this profession. You're all amazing people. Congratulations to Utah's legal elite, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Our next group of honorees specializes in appellate and general civil law. Let's learn more about them. Oh, you guys forgot to line up. Joining us first on stage is the owner and partner of Trujillo Acosta Law, Sylvia Grace Acosta. For apologies. What a warrior, right? Coming to this thing. We're so happy you were able to join us, and sorry about your foot. Welcoming next the partner of Kirkland and Ellis, Devin S. Anderson. Please welcome to the stage Heather White, accepting on behalf of Melinda Bowen of Council for Spencer Fain, Snow, Christensen, and Martineau. We are pleased to recognize attorney at Elmore Law Office, Angela Elmore, who couldn't be here with us today. Let's give her a round of applause. Please welcome to the stage the managing partner of Michael Best and Friedrich, Stephen Jaffe. A big round of applause for Freya Johnson, partner at the Appellate Group. Join me in congratulating the director and shareholder of Clyde Snow and Sessions, Aaron Labenta. Congratulations to Sarah Vaughn, shareholder at Fabian Van Cott. Our next group of honorees specializes in immigration. Please turn your attention to the video screens. big round of applause for regional partner of Stoll Crake, Daniel R. Black. Joining us on stage is Senior Associate of Fragaman, Delray, Burnson, and Lowy, Clark Cannon. A round of applause for F. Joseph Paldino, partner at Fragaman, Delray, Burnson, and Lowy. Unfortunately, Lauren couldn't be with us today. Please join us in a round of applause for Senior Associate at Fragaman, Delray, Burnson, and Lowy, Jiyoon Lauren Saw. Please give a round of applause for Carlos A. Trujillo, founder and partner of Trujillo Acosta Law. Our next group of honorees specializes in elder law, estate, and Medicaid planning. Please join me in a round of applause for Dennis M. Astill, partner with Pearson Butler. Unfortunately, Dennis couldn't be here. Accepting on his behalf, please welcome Peyton Hansen. Congratulations to shareholder with Fabian Van Cott, David J. Lyon. Kathy couldn't join us today, but let's give a round of applause for Kathy Brown Roberts, owner and managing attorney of Kathy Brown Roberts. And to our final honoree of this category, congratulations to Stephanie Sloan, shareholder of Fabian Van Cott. Stephen, I'm sorry, Stephen. Let's turn our attention to the video screens to learn more about our honorees in family law. Welcoming to the stage the COO and partner of Pearson Butler, Jenna Hatch. Please join me in welcoming the principal of Raffone Decine Legal Services, Kristen Raffone Jordan. A big round of applause for Dart Adamson and Donovan senior partner, Amy Kennedy. Congratulations to partner and the family law practice lead of Pearson Butler, Kelly J. Larson. Please welcome to the stage Holly J. Nelson, partner of family law with Dart Adamson and Donovan. Joining us on stage next is shareholder of Parson, Bailey, and Latimer, Nicole Salazar Hall. Please join me in a round of applause for Doug Stoll, partner of Stoll Crake. Congratulations to attorney and mediator of Stoll Crake, Michael Ted Thornock. Now I'd like to excuse Andy to go have his dessert and invite another of our judges to share some remarks. Please welcome to the stage Mike Maurer, Senior Advisor to Governor Spencer J. Cox.
Hey, it's a real honor to be here to speak to so many of you wonderful people here in the legal profession. As we got started today, Burke brought up some interesting statistics about Utah. How for 2 years we've been named the best overall state in America, and we're often the best managed state, and we do so much charitable giving and other things. But one of the things that he didn't mention that involves so many of you that impressed the judges and myself at table 6 was the amount of volunteer service you give in our community. What each of you do is phenomenal. I want to see by show of hands how many of you in the last year didn't bill for an act of service for your church, for your community, for an area of passion? Raise your hands if you've donated. Okay, that's what makes Utah so great, and that stood out to us so much as we were judging and reviewing your applications. It isn't just your service to your firm, it's your service to your community. It reminds me a little of a story that Governor Cox tells. He had been at Fabian Clendenin, decided to go back home to Fairview, Utah, moved back to Fairview and had been in town 2 months. And there was an opening on the city council, and they came up to him and said, "Hey, Spencer, would you be willing to serve on the city council?" And he thought, well, that's kind of an honor. I've just moved back into my hometown, and here I'm going to be serving on the city council. And at the end of the first city council meeting, the mayor pulled him into his office and said, "You know, we like you, but I want you to know the real reason we picked you, and that is because you're an attorney, and Fairview City is getting sued, and we can't afford an attorney. Will you do it for us?" And that is what happens with so many of you, and it's so impressive. On behalf of the state, thank you so much. You serve on our boards, you serve on our commissions. We have over 300 in the state. And it's interesting because Joel Ferry once, I said, "Joel, do you have too many boards, too many commissions? You're getting too much?" And he says, "Mike, we need that input. As a state, we can't pay for the kind of talent that's coming and donating their time to give us better advice and to help set the direction of the state." And as Dean was up here talking, it was just a while ago, a couple weeks ago, we called him and said, "Will you serve on the Judicial Nominating Commission?" Utah works so well because we have so many wonderful volunteers. So on behalf of a very grateful state, thanks to all of you for all the wonderful work you do in addition to your profession, but in sharing your talents with so many across the Beehive State. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Our next group of honorees specializes in administrative, government defense, and municipal law. Please turn your attention to the video screens. Welcoming to the stage Lisa Watts-Baskin of Council for Smith Hartwigson. Congratulations to the Managing Partner of Cannon Disability Law, Diana Cannon. A round of applause for Michael Harrington, City Attorney for Vernal City. The Commissioner of Federal Trade Commission, Melissa Holyoke, stopped by for the reception, but she couldn't stay for the luncheon. Let's give her a round of applause. Brett couldn't join us today either, but congratulations to Brett Rawson, partner of Nelson Jones. And to our final honoree in this category, Heather White, partner at Spencer, Fane, Snow, Christensen, and Martineau. Our next group of honorees specializes in construction and real estate. Let's learn more about them. Adrienne Bell, partner with Holland and Hart, couldn't be with us here today, but let's give her a round of applause. Welcoming to the stage, Pulcinelli's shareholder and managing partner of Park City and Salt Lake City offices, Marla R. Bell. Big round of applause for partner of Bennett, Tuller, Johnson & Deere, Ryan B. Braithwaite. Congratulations to Jed Burton, office managing shareholder of Buchalter. Welcoming to the stage, Melanie Clark, partner at Foley & Lardner. Please join me in congratulating shareholder and chair of the Salt Lake Litigation Group with Buchalter, Doug Farr. Joining us next on stage is Snell & Wilmer's real estate attorney, Rachel Motzkus. Congratulations to shareholder at Parr Brown, Gee & Lovelace, Lamont Richardson. big round of applause for shareholder at Kirton McConkie, Eric B. Robinson. And our last honoree in this category, Ben T. Welch, partner at Snell & Wilmer. For our last group of honorees, we will recognize attorneys who practice in various specialized fields, which include entertainment, environmental, healthcare, judiciary, and transportation. Please turn your attention to the video screens. Michael couldn't join us today, but please join me in a round of applause for partner and shareholder of Parr Brown Guillen Lovelace and leader of Art, Sports, and Entertainment Practice Group, Michael S. Anderson. Congratulations to the shareholder and USA Environmental and Mining leader of Denton's Durham Jones Pinnager, Brad Cahoon. Please welcome to the stage the Utah Court of Appeals Judicial Law Clerk, Meg Glassman. Please join me in welcoming David Wiln, accepting on behalf of the Assistant Attorney General for the Utah Office of the Attorney General, Tim Merrill. Next up, Stephen couldn't be here with us today, but let's give a big round of applause for the President of Epperson and Owens, Stephen S. Owens. And finally, congratulations to Holland & Hart partner Emily Schilling, who couldn't be with us here today, but let's give her a round of applause. Thanks to all of you for being here with us to celebrate these inspiring honorees today. To our honorees, thank you for the work you have done to elevate companies, communities, and causes in our state. You represent the best of us, and we're grateful for your service. Now, please welcome back Burke Olson, publisher of Utah Business.
Now, I can't really see from up here, but it looks like amidst all the clapping, we did let you get some food down. It was a lot of clapping, a lot to celebrate today, and I have a great appreciation as a leader of several business units at our company. I have a great appreciation for the law, but it goes back to my college days when our Wi-Fi, I had several lawyers and law students in Washington, D.C. who were my roommates, and our Wi-Fi was Blackacre, and I had to ask them what that meant. But it apparently meant a lot for those who were in law school at the time. I'm grateful for you, for those of you who are so gracious to accept these awards, and for thanking us for recognizing you, but we're really grateful for the important work that you do in our community. Just a few final notes as we wrap things up and get you back to your important work. Your parking is paid for, and you should have received a voucher as you checked in. If you didn't get one, make sure that you check in with our registration desk so that you can get out of the parking garage in an expeditious way. For comprehensive and timely updates about upcoming Utah business events, just like this one, as well as local business news, please subscribe to our daily email newsletter by scanning the QR code on your table. You can also, by scanning that QR code, get a 1-year free subscription to Utah Business Magazine, which we'd love for you to do. Subscription registration is, again, included with the QR code on your table. The event recording for today will be posted to the Utah Business YouTube channel and also below the online article with photos from today's event. And you're welcome to share these photos and videos with family, friends, and coworkers, especially those who weren't able to join us today. We'd love to see you share any celebratory social media posts, and if you do so, make sure to tag Utah Business on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. We like to gather the name tags to do our part for recycling, so if you've got a name tag, you can leave it at your table or leave it at the registration desk as you checked out. That concludes our event today. Thank you again for coming, and congratulations one final time to the 2024 Legal Elite Award honorees.